Good afternoon, Jury. My name is Gaurav. I'm a director of product management with Telcordia Technologies, which is part of Ericsson now. My topic of discussion of today is having a multi-branding, which is an innovative telecom business model. So during the course of this presentation, what I'll be showing the importance of having a multiple brands for an operator, and also we showcase what we have done with the operators in India. And operators are outside India, including the operators in Europe and US. If you look at the history, there have been a lot of services which have been successful. If you look at very recent past, it's been the internet and the use of the social networking, which has been very, very successful. The reason of these services being successful is that these are subscriber centric. The subscribers are using these services day in and day out. They're using at home, they're using with the friends, they're using with the families, and also using at the work. But behind all these services, there is something called importance of a business model. The business model must be suitable to the end subscribers' needs and subscribers' pocket, which means this business model could be providing services without charging anything. For example, the way we use the internet services, nobody charges us. But this could also be sponsored by the other parties like the advertisement providers, or could be government sponsored, or could be a mix of these models. But at the same time, the important thing is how do we segment these services for the different kind of subscribers. That brings the importance of having the multi-branding within the services. This is a traditional service delivery life cycle where the operators need to continuously innovate the services. They need to understand these various service concepts, look at the various operators' needs, lifestyles, understand their behavior, and also create the services which could be done in a very, very short time frame before the others launch, so as to they can command a premium over that and deliver those services in time and monetize. And continuously this process has to be going on in order to operators need to succeed in the service delivery life cycle. And apart from that, there is always changing the customer needs. If you look at a very recent past, there's a mobile broadband which has come in. There are new entrants and there are over-the-top players which are threatening the telecom operators. And also there is something pressure on them to introduce the service in a shorter time frame so that they can monetize. In order to do that, there needs to be having a need of a platform which gives proper user experience to the customers, that it's always on, and it allows you to innovate the business, provide the tools to create new services, and also give the agile performance for the purpose of expanding the platform for the multiple subscribers. Here I'll talk about a case study of a multi-branded solution which we delivered in India to our customer, which is Tata. Everybody knows about that. Here the problem was, apart from launching the services specific to the technologies, which is GSM and CDMA, Tata launched Tata Indicom for the CDMA network, and they launched on GSM along with Docomo, Tata Docomo service for the GSM subscribers. But there was also need to bring the services to the different segments of the market. For example, youth subscribers, young subscribers. So what Tata did, they partnered with Virgin Mobile Broadband, and they created the services under the name of Virgin Mobile, which was mainly targeted to the young subscribers. And then they also partnered with Future Group and came up with a new brand which is targeted towards the customers who are shopping lovers, and this was branded by the name of T24. T24 was launched very recently in 2010 and has got a good amount of subscribers, more than 300k subscribers, and with the logo of with a keyword of shop more, talk more, shop more. So what happens when a subscriber does a shopping, he gets a benefit on the airtime so that he can talk more. When he talks more, he gets a benefit, he gets a points in the terms of shopping. And with the Virgin Mobile, they already attracted the youth subscriber. This was launched in somewhere in 2008, and they have more than 3 million subscribers. If you look at Tata overall, it's a 100 million plus subscriber base operator, and this all has been done with the help of Telcordia platform, which is there for the prepaid charging. And if you look at the key services which were delivered by Tata, they were the first ones to launch pay-per-use kind of services. For example, pay-per-second, pay-per-character, pay-per-call, those kind of services they were able to launch. And these services, along with the multi-branded services by which they could target the multiple segments of the subscriber base, rather than compromising or diluting a single main brand. What they did, they introduced the multiple brands, and this was all done with the help of our platform, which took them not only 100 million plus, but also could attract a different kind of subscribers. These are some of these slides representing the various plans which are being launched by T24, which is a shopping related brand, and these are available on the GSM. GSM as a technology. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, this is with the help of the Future group, targeting Big Bazaar, Food Bazaar, those companies. And this is something Virgin Mobile, which is targeted towards the young subscribers. Another operator which is outside India, which is in US basically, they could launch a service which is specifically targeted towards the tweens. Tweens are the children which are not even in the teenage, but they are between 8 and 14. A lot of operators, they came up with the services which were targeted either towards youth segment or towards the common subscriber, which range from everybody in the age group. But this operator, they launched the services especially which were targeted towards the kids, because parents wanted to give independence to the kids, but at the same time they wanted to have a control on what they are doing. The controls like when they can make calls, who can make them calls, whom they can send the texts, which sites they can browse to, and also things like who is going to pay for what, whether it's coming from a kid's wallet, the payment for a service, or whether it's coming from a parent's wallet, and when it's going to be charged to whom. And this was basically a concept which was thought by three dads who were parents of very young kids, and they always thought that the kids are very responsible, but at the same time they wanted independence, but also have a control on them. This was another of the service which was launched by an MVNO operator. Since India doesn't have an MVNO concept, so the things were launched as a multi-branded in case of India. This was another service which is related to the health management, which was also launched by the same MVNO, but this was targeted to another segment. This was targeted to the young kids who had their heart transplant done. And what happens that the kids having a heart transplantation done, they need the medication at a very accurate time. They should not miss any of their medications. So what this service does is it reminds the patients of taking the medicines on time, and also seeks an answer back from them so that they can respond back whether they have taken it or not. So what happens is that during this, when the subscribers or the kid, they respond back that they have taken the medicine, so this system provides rewards in terms of allowing the gamings, allowing the text to the individual kids, because kids are fond of games. They're fond of sending text to their friends. So this is kind of an initiative which has been collaborated with the government and one of the hospitals in New York. And this was also done from our same platform which provide the services for the tweens. Yeah, this is all provided as the MVNO service, but the actual network operator is Sprint. And if you look at the different parental controls which are shown on the screen, which parents can control, and these controls are so easy that the people who are not so educated, they can also just go through and do the selection of various options in order to control the services which their kids can enjoy. Which includes wallet manager, like making a payment for the services which the kids are using, controlling the time, when the kids can call or who can call them. It may happen that the class bullies, they just come and they put some kind of send wrong messages to your kids, so you would like to block them. So you could block them using time manager and the contact manager, and then also you could find where your kids are by the help of a GPS locator, because the phones are also distributed by the same company. The various service customization scenes are there. And then another operator, the Sprint, also came up with, apart from having its own MVNO, also came up with the multiple brands in the name of Virgin Mobile, Assurance, Paylo, and Boost Mobile kind of brands. And this all has captured more than 11 million subscribers in the US. US is not largely a prepaid market, but whatever the additions of prepaid subscribers is happening, 50% of the subscriber additions are happening in the Sprint network for the prepaid subscribers. And all through are given through a single platform, giving the multiple brands, as well as giving the MVNO services, which I showed in giving the kids services to the kids as well. So this is another case study which is wherein our system was deployed in Belgium by KPN Belgium, which is the third largest operator in Belgium after. Yeah, sure. So what they did was they also segmented, they launched multiple brands, and each of the brand is segmented towards a different kind of a customer. So including the customers like who are having a background from Turkey, so Turkish community. They also having foreign workers, people who go abroad and have to pay roaming charges. Instead of charging a very high roaming fees, they have a special tariffs for those subscribers having a different brand. In order to give all kind of branding, there is a solution from Telcordia that provides, which is there currently deployed in India with Tata as well, having a next generation layered architecture for OSS and BSS platforms. That's all.
Most of these are applications which can be hosted on the operator. But you every time say these are in different platform.
These are the services which are launched by the different operators, but underlying platform which is enabling these services is coming from our side, from Telcordia.
As a matter of curiosity, when you say platform, what does this consist of?
This platform consists of a converged application server, wherein you can deploy the application logic, which can take care of not only things like doing a prepaid charging, but also doing a control and policy management. For example, I said that parents could control who can call my kids at what time. So this is a kind of doing a personalized policy for the kids, which takes care of the time and looks at whosoever is calling to that customer.
Your question, it is the intelligent network which supports prepaid. So our intelligent network, which we call converged application server, which is the converged because it is independent of the network, whether it is a GSM, whether it is a CDMA, whether it is a wireline, whether it is a SIP. So if a customer is like operator invest in our platform, like Tata gave an example, how one platform can brand with cater for all these segments of the society, making a business model multi-brand, brings revenues, try to get the ARPUs from the different segmentation, starting from kids, starting from young children, starting with women, going for the to the big bazaars, and then youth. So all are done, possibly all branding is done through our. That is Italy net.
Yeah, so billing and these are also
separate? Absolutely. And not only billing, we are bringing the development also, we are bringing development also on site. On-site service creation we do in the premises of the operator.
So this is part of ION itself?
Yeah.
So, and this is only for prepaid?
It is only for prepaid, but we can provide on this postpaid as well. This is a converged prepaid postpaid, converged access.
So you're saying if postpaid is run on this ION platform, it can be, postpaid services could also be provided on ION platform?
We can. We call converged prepaid postpaid solution. Yeah.
Let me just answer it. It can be provided to both prepaid and postpaid from the same platform, and it can cater to the multiple segments. All the brands can be created from one particular platform.
So it takes care of postpaid billing and everything also?
It does not perform the billing function as such, but it takes care of doing a rating for the postpaid subscribers.
When you call a postpaid billing, it is a large infrastructure where payment is concerned, where mediation is concerned. But we do all online charging, rating and charging and policy. and we give the third party to generate the bill and all that.
So you pass it on to mediation?
Yeah. Yeah, we get from mediation and pass it on for billing to some third party billing softwares. Right? There is a separate
Data for mediation will come from this platform only?
From network, it is coming to mediation and coming to our platform. We give online rating, charging and everything. Then for postpaid billing, we get an application to postpaid biller. Right?
All right.
For payment receivable, there is a separate module which receives payment. It is offline processing. But online and service creation, branding of product, innovation, development, everything is done on our platform at the side of the customer.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thanks a lot.